accepting to just be. November 7, 2014. By now you definitely have achieved and overcome many things in your life. Some experiences were dreadfully difficult but necessary, just as were some of your experiences that were filled with perfect joy. All that you have achieved from every experience, good or bad, positive or negative, all provide you with a deep inner sense of satisfaction because you persevered, you continue to push forward, even if some days went creepingly slow, and here you are, stronger now more than ever. After all is said and done, and you look back at all that you have weathered, can you honestly say, right here and now, are you happy? Of course life throws you common daily challenges, the ones you face nearly every day, and you face them like a champion, ready to take them on as you have done so many times already. While you are pushing forward, in all you do, persevering the bad stuff in order to make room for more positive experiences, can you recognize if you are happy or not? Happiness can seem like an elusive thing to search for. No matter how many successes greet you, doesn't mean you are happy. It just means you committed yourself, followed through until all was done. Happiness doesn't come from anything external, but from loving yourself from the inside for all that you are, not for what you have or what you have achieved. So many dear souls have been conditioned from a young age about the importance of getting a good education, staying in school, getting good grades, attaining a career, settling down with a home and family, and so forth. But any person can have all these things and still feel there is something inside of them missing, something nearly tangible. They can nearly put their fingers on it, as it's on the tip of their tongue, but it's elusive, frustrating and confusing at best. So if having achieved all the good things life has in store doesn't make you feel true happiness, do you know what does? How many times have you muttered, "I will be happy when this happens," or, "When I get this or that, I will be so happy," when in fact true happiness has nothing to do with what you can achieve or from materialistic means. Happiness is felt regardless of what you have achieved or purchased. Happiness is not something you plan for at some futuristic date that requires certain prerequisite conditions to be met first. You have already, dear ones, all that is needed to feel happy at any time, anywhere, regardless of what you are facing. Right now you can feel happy and stay within this positive feeling as you are the one who is in control of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. If you want to be and feel happy, then end the need to find complexity in things and allow yourself to just be. The moment you change your perception, you change how you view yourself, others, and the rest of the world. So many people are looking into the future, pre-planning their happiness, when the future is not set in stone. No one knows what will happen tomorrow, as it is not here yet and yesterday is long gone. What you do know for sure is the present, and that, dear ones, is where your focus is needed. No matter how far and wide you search for happiness, the more elusive it becomes. Happiness can easily become a state of being, living, and feeling. You don't need to add anyone or anything to be happy where you are right now in life. If you have known pure, real happiness, then you understand how it feels to be happy. Happiness is much more appreciated and recognized when you have overcome something difficult. It is the difficult times that helps to cultivate greater moments of appreciation and happiness. True happiness has never been an external commodity, it is reached by going within. How you feel towards something doesn't come from the object, it comes from you. Even if your feelings are superficial, they are still coming from you until you are able to recognize the deeper side of your feelings towards something or someone. The poorest of men and women, the homeliest of persons, the sickly, and the less intelligent are sometimes the happiest and wisest of people. Why? Maybe it's because they have already accepted who they are as they are. Maybe they appreciate what they are able to achieve and have learned to let go what they are unable. Maybe it's all this and more. But what it does indicate is a positive attitude towards themselves and life. The most trying of situations that bring about the worst tribulations are often blamed for lacking the ability to provide happiness. Yet while going through a difficult moment, doesn't mean you have to fall into a pit of despair, self-loathing, or any other negative thought form, or take on a negative behavior. You can still be happy, for you are alive, you are loved, and you are a beautiful child of God. In every dark moment, there is something to look forward to, something that encourages you to keep going and to strive a little more. Each step you take, dear ones, to improve your quality of life, you are contributing significant feelings that are attributed to feelings of happiness. Hope for a better tomorrow, gratitude for what you have already, and for what you have succeeded, will help you see there is more than darkness in your life, there is an equal amount of light as well. Being accountable for where you are in life is not the fastest way to happiness, but it is a great way to explore your inner self, to get to know the world around you and finally realize just how special and wonderful you really are. The more you learn of yourself, the more you will see how your thoughts and feelings influence your ability to be happy. You have the ability to have a fantastic leverage on your thoughts and feelings because of your ability to witness your own thought process, and the moment a negative thought form enters, you, my dear ones, have the power to change those negative thoughts into positive ones. And it is that simple. It is the ego that has you second-guessing or arguing that it has to be more complex. It is the simple things, dear ones, that provide the best memories of happiness. In order to maintain your leverage over your thoughts and feelings so they don't derail your progress, is to encompass what you feel in regards to your past, the present, and the future that has not yet arrived. The past has come and gone. If you allow a past event or circumstance to affect you now, then it's up to you. No one event has the power to do this. You gave the event your power at that time, and only you can let it go and regain your power. Appreciate all the invaluable lessons you have learned instead of dwelling on your struggles. Allow yourself to let go of what has happened and move on with your life. By holding on to a past situation or event, regardless how traumatic it was, will prevent you from feeling true happiness in the present. Even if you have had moments of sheer happiness in the past and long for that same happiness now, it is best to let the memory be just that. Any happiness you have now will be new and will provide you with new information to take in, and new directions to choose, and fresh experiences to embrace. Be grateful for all that you have experienced, knowing each moment was important and you have learned well. You are able to take what you have learned, and in time that knowledge will become wisdom that will be utilized when you face similar situations at another time. Nothing is ever wasted or lost, it just changes. You have the ability, dear ones, to build a positive foundation that is filled with hope, faith, and most definitely unconditional love for yourself, for others, especially those closest to you and to those in your global backyard. In order to feel happiness right now, you need to participate in every corner of your life. You can't sit and watch your life go by and expect to be happy. Get out there, respond to life from a place of love and verve. These are choices only you can make. If you are hoping for a better tomorrow, then begin with today by making changes and choices that come from the heart, which are for your highest of good. If you make a mistake, then see the mistake as something to learn from, not something to become sad or disappointed about. No matter how low your situation may feel at the time, keep in mind, dear ones, that there are people and creatures of the earth out there with far worse struggles. You have all around you reminders that you have already achieved, and in all that you have achieved, it is the simple things that you rejoice in for the pleasure and happiness that was felt. You will get through any difficulty because you are strong, capable, and understands profoundly what it means to persevere and keep going. If you are sad now and stuck in the past, while looking forward to a brighter tomorrow, your level of happiness will be greatly affected. Don't make conditions on how things have to exactly be. Don't fall into the habit of possessing happiness in the future, if you are not happy with how things are now. All that is around you right now, regardless of their size or magnitude, all have the potential of making you happy because through them you see how to appreciate and to be grateful of them. It is the energy of those positive thoughts towards what you have accomplished that will carry you in the direction of attaining even greater happiness in the future. So when it comes to be happy, it is you that is in control. All feelings and emotions are visitors, It is up to you, dear ones, to determine just how long they get to stay, and happiness is one of those feelings that we know you want to keep around for as long as possible. We encourage you to make the decision to think happy and to be happy now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right here, right now. Instead of responding with criticism, respond with love towards others, life, and towards yourself. Choosing to live in continual state of gratitude, hope, and appreciation instead of griping and being sorrowful is a way of living and being that you deserve. It's okay, dear ones, to have down days. Let them come, let them be your moments of solace, but don't let them take away your ability to be happy just as you, where you are. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, Serapis Bey through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com